Hey gang, Tony here once again with a video that doesn't have anything to do with my Kickstarter campaign. Aren't you happy? Greetings from Moonhill, support us. Sorry. I went yard sailing this weekend, and it was also a free comic book day today. So I'm going to show you what I got. I did not go out on Friday. It was rainy. I wasn't really feeling like it. Skipped it. Whatever. Today wasn't that great either, but I did manage to get a couple things, so I figured I'd show you. Really, it was just one yard sale and a flea market, and I only got the stuff at the flea market. I don't know why I did this. I feel like it was because it made me think of the video store, and I just got, like, kind of overwhelmed for a second because I had the case, like, from a video store. It is Day of the Dead on VHS. They wanted $1. It was $1, and I was like, oh my god, it's like a video store, yay! So, I got it. What can I say? I'm obsessive like that. I got a couple of PlayStation 2 games for $1 each. This one is Extermination. Never heard of these games. They were $1 each. You guys know I got a PlayStation 2 last week, so I'm kind of just going to buy some PlayStation 2 games now. I usually don't, but what are you going to do? This does not have a manual with it, but I doubt that it's, a game that's worth anything, so I got it just to check out. And the other game I got is Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Don't know much about that one either. It is in a very badly busted case, as you can see here. Just broken. But I figure I could always swap it out or something later on down the road if I want to. Did come with the manual, so that's nice. But yeah, the case is busted up pretty good. I probably should have checked the disc a little more carefully than I did. Let's take a look now and see if it's all scratched to hell. I feel like it probably is just the case though. Yeah, disc looks fine. It's just a messed up case. So again, nothing spectacular, but for $1 each at a church rummage sale, I figured I'd go for it. And finally, I got a ton of, and you're not going to be able to see these very well, but I got a ton of Halloween Pez dispensers that are ranging in distribution date. I can't think of a better way to put that. Some of them are from the 70s, some from the 80s, a couple from the 2000s. I got a witch. And again, these are all turned around and stuff, so it's kind of hard to see. This one looks like a skeleton of some kind. Skeleton sort of deal going on there. Glows in the dark. A bunch of these say they glow in the dark. Got a jack-o'-lantern. All still sealed, well, almost all of them. Another witch. I think that's a different witch than the first one. Let me look. Yeah, 2 different witches. That's cool. And I got a skeleton guy with a cape kind of thing going on. A cowl, maybe? Not cowl. Not a cape either. Collar. High collar. I don't know. And this is kind of like, this looked like the oldest one to me, and it actually happens to be one of the newest ones, which is really kind of surprising, but I can't get them turned around correctly. You guys are not going to be able to see this very well, but it's kind of like a cross between like a scarecrow and a jack-o'-lantern with a big nose. I don't know. So yeah, that one was, I thought, one of the oldest ones. It turns out it's from the 2000s. Got another pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. I think that's a different one than the other. Pretty sure. And got 2 of those with the big nose. So there's one double, and then there was a loose Santa that was in there, and a sealed Santa that was in there. He wanted $5 for the whole box of them, which turned out to be about 50 cents each. So I just grabbed them all. I don't collect Pez or anything. I'm not really sure why I bought them. I think I was just obsessively trying to find something that was worthwhile because the yard sale weekend was pretty sparse. So that's everything I got at the yard sales. And then, being that it is Free Comic Book Day, I almost always forget to go out. I happen to actually remember, and then for anyone in the area that watches my videos, there's a new comic shop that opened. They've been around, but they just opened this location called White Dragons Comics over in Pocono Peddlers Village, if you know the area. You could just look up White Dragon Comics in Poconos. And that also happens to be where my buddy Pete rents out a space and sells video games, retro video games and stuff. So I happen to, I drop in there quite often, obviously, to talk to my friend, check out the video games, look at the comics and things. So I went in and snagged up a few of the free comic books. Got Sonic Sampler, Camp Midnight, which looks pretty cool. I don't know much about, I got Sonic because it's Sonic. I don't know anything about Camp Midnight. Got it for obvious reasons, probably. Snagged the Assassin's Creed one because it's a video game-based thing. Even though I'm not a huge fan of the Assassin's Creed games, to be honest, I never got past the first one. So they might have gotten really good. I don't know. Bob's Burgers because I love Bob's Burgers. Serenity because I love Serenity. But as a nice bonus, there's also Hellboy and Aliens in this one. So it's got a little triple feature on that sampler. And there were a couple, I could have gotten a couple more, but I stuck with that. I also bought some new bags and boards because I've been getting a lot of comics without bags and boards for some reason. So got that, and that was everything. I chatted with Pete for a while, talked about some video game stuff, and that was about it. So pretty quick yard sale recap weekend. Nothing crazy or amazing, but, a couple things. And that's going to do it for me, guys. Again, if you, I know you've probably watched some of my other videos, you already know if you're following me on Facebook, but if you want to check out Greetings from Moon Hill, I'll leave the link below. That is my Kickstarter for a collection of horror stories and sculptures, such as the Heaven's Reigns plaque, as well as a pumpkin god idol that I sculpted, and some other great stuff you don't want to miss out. We have about 3 weeks left to the campaign. We're more than 50% funded. Help us get there. All right, everybody, breathe deep of the night. I will talk to you all soon. Bye.